My name is Roman. 10 years ago, our ship crash landed on Earth. We came here seeking refuge, but the humans thought that it was an invasion. That night, I met a human girl who tried to protect me, a girl I never thought I'd see again. The surviving members of my race, the Atrians, were rounded up and isolated inside a militarized sector. Now, it's 2024. 7 of us have been chosen to attend high school as a part of a government integration program. But the humans and Atrians continue to distrust each other, while I fight to protect my people and the human girl who saved my life at any cost. Previously on Starcrossed.
You need to quit the tracks. Once you're in, there's no going back. You know that.
Zoe is an Atrian. There are other hidden tracks living outside the sector.
Hey, Zoe. I think this is yours.
What about Grayson?
I know I want to be there for him as a friend, but I can't be with him because of the way I feel when I'm with you.
I compared the girl's DNA with the Cypher sample, and the results are conclusive. Julia Young has Cypher in her blood.
Castor.
Emery. I'm just here to discuss Dinascu with Miss Garcia. Dinascu. It is an Atrian holiday celebrating family. Very much like you at Christmas and Thanksgiving rolled into one.
And for the first time, the Atrian 7 will be permitted to invite some of their human classmates to the sector for the celebration.
Maybe you'll be lucky enough to get an invitation.
Maybe. If you'll excuse me, I have something to attend to before class. Roman? Roman!
Did anyone see you come in?
It was next door. I promise it won't always be like this.
I always envision my secret romantic liaisons surrounded by buckets of bleach. I just talked to your uncle. He's having a meeting with Gloria.
Yeah? Did he tell you about Dinascu?
He did. He said that I would have to be invited by one of the Atrian 7, so...
Emery Whitehill, would you do me the honor of joining me tomorrow night at the celebration of a holiday that means absolutely nothing to you?
It would be my pleasure. But do you think it's a good idea for me to come out to the sector? What about the Trags? You said they hate race mixing.
The SEU is going to be stepping up security for the event. And Castor and I are going to take a new approach to the Trags. We need to make sure that every human that steps foot inside the sector is safe. Especially you.
Do you ever think there'll be a day when we don't need to hide?
Yes, I do.
So without the Trags threatening to burn me or eat me or skin me alive, Dinascu should be smooth sailing.
There's one more thing. My mother.
Your mother?
Yeah, she's definitely not excited about humans joining us for Dinascu.
Especially the daughter of Ray Whitehill.
I told her that I invited you to show humans and Atrians that we've moved on from my father's death. It's what he would have wanted, you know, but she just doesn't see it that way.
Maybe I shouldn't come. I don't want to make any more problems for your family.
Well, that doesn't sound like the Emery Whitehill I know. Running from a fight? Besides, it's important to me that you're there.
Julia. Miss Mitten, I was wondering, would you be interested in helping me with an organic chemistry study? I can't pay you, but I can give you extra credit.
Like an internship?
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Okay, good. I'll give you details after school. Okay. I just bagged my first internship.
Congratulations. I had no idea it was a lifelong dream of yours to work for free.
Ha ha. I know it's not as exciting as your life, fitting forbidden love and burning desire in between lunch and chem.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, please. Details. I'm living vicariously through your escapades.
Being with Roman is amazing, but it's definitely not without its complications. He invited me to Dinascu.
I'll be there too. Sophia invited me. How come you don't seem excited?
Because I need to make a good impression on Roman's mother, and I have no idea how to do it.
Isn't that usually more of a 14th date kind of problem?
Like I said, complications abound.
Well, you should definitely talk to Sophia. She can fill you in on all the traditions, teach you a few handy Sandy phrases. At day's end, you'll be a total Dinascu master. Still haven't broken up with Grayson yet, have we?
I'm gonna meet with him after school today.
Good. Once you rip off that Band-Aid, you can enjoy your scandalous interplanetary romance guilt-free.
Do you know what day it is?
Today's the day that you invite me to spend Dinascu with your family.
And you turn me down every year so you can go soak in your pod and smoke some dope. But what if this year is different?
How's this year any different?
How is this year? Are you kidding me? You killed a psycho trag posing as a teenage girl. We saved all of Edendale from deadly black cypress spores. When we started high school.
Roman idiot.
No, don't give me that crap about you not having a family, man, because you have us. And we're not going anywhere. Come on. All right? All right, what?
I accept. As long as I can bring over some Devore.
Roman, a moment, please. There are going to be some dignitaries visiting the sector tomorrow night for the holiday. I was hoping you'd do a round of photos with them. Since your speech on arrival day, you've sort of become the face of this program.
No.
Roman, wait. You know how your father felt about this program. Don't you think he'd want us to work together, to trust each other?
You had an affair with my father. And now you want to exploit this holiday, a day that's supposed to be all about family, for your own agenda?
My only agenda is to see this program succeed. You have no idea how important that is to me.
I'll do what I have to do to remain a part of the program because I still believe in integration. But as far as being your dancing monkey or trusting you, don't hold your breath.
Grayson, I'm sorry.
I get it.
You do?
Yeah. It must be hard for you. Being in love with an Atrian. I saw you and Roman at the hospital together. I've been seeing you together. For some reason, I was under the mistaken impression that you actually wanted to be with me.
I did want to be with you.
And now,
I never meant to hurt you.
you did. And you played me.
It's not what you think.
Isn't? And you being with him had nothing to do with my mother being outed at the Red Hawk meeting, right? Yeah, I know about that too. Someone saw you leave the party with that reporter Bindell.
Grayson, I'm so sorry. It was an accident.
Accident? My mother getting sent to jail was an accident?
She wasn't supposed to be at that meeting.
Stop. You know, as far as I'm concerned, everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
The Ixin and the heir apparent. To what do I owe the honor?
We're here to discuss your recent activities inside and outside the sector.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
How about my friend winding up in the hospital with what seems a lot like black cypher poisoning?
We're sending your trags out into the world without their markings so that they can spy and plot against humans.
You here to lecture me, or is there some point to your visit?
I know you heard the humans will be coming into the sector for Dinascu.
Of course. It is an affront to all Atrians.
You need to guarantee their safety.
Or else you will leave us no choice but to turn you and your followers into the SEU. hope it doesn't come down to that.
It is a tradition at Dynastia to exchange gifts. And yet all I hear are threats. Your demands might be better received if you had something to offer.
And what is it that Vega wants?
I'm not sure yet. But when I do, I expect you both to deliver.
Musik, sapasmo, iriku.
Rule, sapasmo. Going forward, the Trags will not harm any humans inside the sector. Make sure the others know. Humans are off limits at Dynastia.
You're letting Castor tell you what to do now?
Our focus must be on regrowth, child. We have bigger things on the horizon. What did you learn about our outside operative, Zoe?
Just as Drake said, she's gone. No one has seen or heard from her.
If Zoe isn't around to pay the price for her failure, Drake will have to pay it for her.
Dynastia was held at the beginning of fishing season before the men went off on their boats for months at a time. Of course, back then, the kids would have to repair real fishing nets. Now we just decorate tiny ones.
And the women get flowers.
Because they're left at home with the kids for months. So they get flowers to, I don't know, make it less lonely, I guess. We string them together into necklaces.
Like lace?
Right, only we call them hisu.
Should I bring flowers to your mother? Not a good idea.
No, you should do it. I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
I wish we could just turn them into the SCU. Be done with the Trags once and for all.
We don't turn against our own kind. And we don't want to turn the Trags into martyrs. Popularity is waning. It doesn't take much to sway the opinion of the masses. Awesome leaf. Thank you.
They still leave Liads as a tribute for my father. Been showing up in front of our pot all week.
Nox's legacy lives on with you and your sister. These past few days, I've opened my eyes. My first Dynastia as Iksa. And people treating me as the Bor Atedi.
The father of all Atrians.
It is maybe more determined than ever to fight for their freedom. And keep them safe.
I'll take these.
It's a great choice. Your mother will be pleased.
I'm actually spending Dynastia with a friend. The hisu is for his mother.
They're very beautiful. I have a question for you, Drake.
Of course.
What do you think happened to Zoe?
She disappeared. Apparently she took the Black Cipher with her. Like I told Terry.
I know what you told Terry, but I want to hear it myself. You spent time with Zoe. Why do you think our best Trag operative on the outside suddenly went dark?
I think she spent too long among the humans. Grew to like it. When it came time to unleash Black Cipher on them, she couldn't do it.
Do you think that could ever happen to you?
No. My loyalty is to you and the Trags. Always.
Good. Then I'll expect you at my Dynastia gathering tomorrow evening. You'll be given the details of your new assignment.
Assignment?
Yes. You're our new operative on the outside.
So what are you working on?
I'll show you. This is a DNA sample. And you see that blue streak running through the middle? That's an Atrian substance called Cipher. Mr. Burke and I freelance for a large pharmaceutical conglomerate. I only lobby for the job at Marshall High to get to know the Atrians.
Why would you do that?
My employers and I believe we can use Cipher to end terminal illness. So far, all our efforts to learn how Cipher grows and heals have failed.
Well, I'm sorry to hear you're having trouble with your study.